gone wrong, left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? Took you so long, where only fools go. I shook the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? Love me again, love me again, love me again, love me again, love me unforgivable. A storm burnt your soul. Is that what demons do? They rule the world to me, destroy everything. They bring down angels like you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, now, now.
just a pretty girl. Meanwhile, the music's going on. There's a guitar player, a keyboard player, a harmonium player, and they're all chanting. And I'm talking into her ear, pointing in different places, body. And she eventually started pointing to all
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? It's showtime.
Stand up like a soldier, baby. Yeah, I know you been like that. Gun it like a holster, baby. Show them say you're wicked like that. We live where the war is raging, chasing our crazy dreams, hoping that the bridge won't cave in. So now we'll let it all go free. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. My shit up, I'm stepping at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me rock, 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 rock. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. My shit up, I'm stepping at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me light it up.
So welcome everyone to CPG, once again live as me as your host for the Nations League live draw, which starts tomorrow with 24 nations the top countries from all around the world. Actually, not all around the world. This time it's just Europe and Africa and Middle East, but we don't have any Middle Eastern teams at this moment. So we're gonna go through the rules for the draw. It's very simple. So as I announced earlier, there is going to be 2 pots. I'm going to show pot number 1. We're going to have the top 6 top ranked nations so far in CPG, and this, by the way, counts from all the way back to 2022 when we started. So we have Italy, Spain, England, Bluet. No, Bluet is France. That is meant to be France. Then Wales, Portugal, and Italy. Okay, those are the top 6 nations. And then on the other pot, we have everyone else basically. So as I announced, we can have a look at the nations as well. Actually, I don't have I can say it. So the nations that we have ready to compete, besides these top 6, are, we have, you can see a few of them already. Let me zoom out so you can see all of it. So that was the announcement that we've made. So we got also Egypt, Norway, Belgium, Netherlands, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, Germany, Greece, Luxembourg, Serbia, Switzerland, DR Congo, Morocco A and B. We got Andorra. We got France and France B, also known as Bluet as they want to be called. And we have Côte d'Ivoire, not to be confused with Ireland. Alright, so let's go back into the draw settings. There you go. So it's very simple. The way it's going to work is that we have the wheel, as you can see on the right side, and we're going to spin the wheel first for the top 6 ranked nations, okay? And there's going to be 2 on each group, and then everyone else will be drawn out from pot 2 to fill up the groups, okay? So 3 groups of 8 teams. That is the format, and it's a long competition throughout the year with 14 games in the group stage, going into the quarterfinals and then semifinals and finals. And by the way, the knockouts, there will be 2 tiers. So out of 24, 16 will qualify, 8 to the tier 1 and 8 to the tier 2, and both of them will have a cash prize, obviously with tier 1 having a much larger cash prize, which will be announced very soon, if not today, tonight, tomorrow, early tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just going to fix up the positioning of the frames for the country flags, and here we go. Let's start with the pot number 1 and spin the wheel and find out now from A to C in that order, 1 team at a time, 1 country at a time. We're gonna find out who are the first teams to come out from the wheel of pot number 1. Here we go, spinning the wheel. And as the countries come out, I'll be putting down the country flag. So on Group A, we're gonna have Wales. Wales has a new manager. In the past, they did very well. That's why they are top 6 in the world. From the teams competing, by the way. Not overall. But they'll be looking out to maintain their history of performances. Now for Group B, we're gonna get Portugal. Portugal is probably one of the favorites. They've reached 2 semi-finals in World Cups and Euro, and also the Nations League, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have England going out to the Group C. England, this time not being managed by me. I found an English manager to take over England and free up my time as well so I can manage and administrate the league, the competition a little bit with more attention. Not that I didn't before, but I had to spread out my roles and it was very busy for me. So now they have a full-time manager and I'm hoping they'll be doing better than I did. So now going back to Group A for the first team to come out to face Wales, and it's going to be Italy. Italy, very strong in the past, won the World Cup back in 2000, was it last year? It was last year, 2024, I believe. Or was it 2 years ago? Now I'm getting confused. It might be 2023 actually. So, Wales and Italy in the same group. If you can't see the flag completely, it's because of the filter that I have to remove the green background. So, but that is Italy on Group A. And now for Group B, it is France, not Bleuet. I think Wolfie called it Bleuet, but it's France. It's definitely France. Also one of the best nations in the history of CPG. Reaching also multiple semi-finals, but never won before anything. So they'll be looking out for their first title. And then of course we have Spain, #1 overall, not just from the teams in this competition, but literally overall the best team so far with 5 titles. All right. So we are done with pot #1. So let's say goodbye to pot #1 and now say hello to pot #2 with all the remaining 18 nations. So again, we're gonna go from A to B, A to C, sorry, and then one nation at a time, starting from Group A. So let's spin the wheel to see who is the first team to come out to face Wales and Italy. Here we go. And it looks like it's going to be Greece, managed by the other president of CPG, Harris, also known as Big Man, even though he's not very big. It's time for a name change maybe, or hit the gym more. All right. So now spinning the wheel for Group B for Portugal and France. By the way, group teams from A and B, I forgot to mention it. They cannot be in the same group. Okay. So, for example, we got 2 Frances and 2 Moroccos. They cannot be in the same group. So if that comes out, we need to respin the wheel. All right. So we got Belgium. Belgium to match against Portugal and France. Now for Group C, for England and Spain. It's going to be our first African team. It's going to be Morocco, Morocco A, the main team. Morocco A, there you go. So going back now to Group A. And it's going to be the Czech Republic, also known as Czechia, which, by the way, is a beautiful country. And I'm saying this because this is where I live now. How did I got here? I have no idea. But apparently, a blonde girl convinced me to make the move. Czech Republic. It's a very cold country in the winter, but quite warm in the summer. And of course, they have many talented players of pro clubs. And I don't think they've achieved anything special in CPG history, but they'll be looking out to make their history now, from now on, in 2025-26. Now for Group B, to join Portugal, France and Belgium, it's going to be Denmark. I think Denmark is actually competing on New Gen, if I'm not mistaken, for the first time. So shout out to Denmark. All right. Now for Group C. To join England, Spain and Morocco A, we're gonna get Deutschland, Germany. We have a big fan of Germany, probably in the chat right now. Say hello to everyone, Germany. But don't say anything silly though. Alright, let's go back now to Group A. Facing Ireland. Alright. Wolfie, you confused Côte d'Ivoire with Ireland. I apologize for that, but it is definitely Côte d'Ivoire. Wolfie. Because obviously, as you can see, there is no Côte d'Ivoire anywhere else. They literally confused Ireland with Côte d'Ivoire. Alright then. It's pretty similar, you just gotta switch the green with the orange. So it might be confusing, but yeah, that is definitely Côte d'Ivoire. So they join Wales, Italy, Greece and Czech Republic. Now for Group B, we are gonna get is it DR Congo? Yeah, it is. Also veterans in CPG. Competing, I lost how many times they competed, but I think at least 3 or 4 times already. And they always do quite well. Now, to join Group C, it's going to be Luxembourg. There you go. Now, going back to Group A. We are gonna get the Netherlands. With a new manager, with fresh new ideas, looking out to impress on his first participation in CPG Nations. Previous teams didn't excel. They did fairly well, but not too well. So he'll be looking out to make a change on that. Now, for Group B, we are gonna get Serbia. Competing in CPG for the second time, but with a new manager. Serbia joins Group B. And now, Group C, we're gonna get Bleuet, which is basically France B. Alright, so France is doing quite well. So well that they can get two. And what I mean by that is the league is doing quite well. So they can get two full 11s to compete. Because a lot of people looking out to represent their country, of course, as usual. So now, finally, Jeremy, if you're listening, I'm sure you are, there you go. That is Switzerland. The 5 teams left to be drawn out. Now to join Portugal, France, Belgium, Denmark, Congo and Serbia. We are going to get Morocco B. Morocco B also very big. Morocco B. Morocco the country very big on pro clubs. They have a massive community. And that's why they can fill up 2 national teams. And Morocco is, especially their main team, is always doing really well. Always reaching the far knockouts of any tournaments. So yeah, I would say they're definitely one of the favorites as well. Now we get Finland competing in CPG for the first time. So welcome to Finland. Joining what is definitely a tough group. There's no easy groups, but with Spain and England and France, it's never easy. Alright. Finding out now the last team for Group A. Is it going to be Norway, Andorra or Egypt? It's going to be Andorra. Finally, spinning the wheel for the last time. The team to come out will go to Group B. The team left out will go to Group C. And to B, we're gonna get Norway. And then Egypt, I think it was, will be on Group C. So there you go, we got the groups completed. And to sum it up, we have in Group A Wales, Italy, Greece, Czech Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Netherlands, Swiss and Andorra. On Group B we got Portugal, France, Belgium, Denmark, DR Congo, Serbia, Morocco and Norway. Norway. And then in Group C we have England, Spain, Morocco, I think it was B, if I'm wrong I'll go back and check as well. Germany, Luxembourg, France, B, Finland and Egypt. So those are the groups for tomorrow. The first game kicks off at 10 p.m. Central European time and 9 p.m. in the UK. So I hope everyone's ready. The fixtures will be on the app very soon tonight. So when you wake up tomorrow, you'll see the fixtures, or if you're having a late one, you'll see the fixtures before you call it a day. So don't forget that there's high restrictions, 187, 182 in simple terms. Please remember to read the rules, follow all the rules, and yeah, good luck to everyone. It's been a pleasure once again to host another live draw here in CPG, the home of eSports entertainment. My name is Mac, and I wish you good luck and a good night. Thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm.